Hey y'all, welcome back to Floating Hands on the Internet. The more I think about kind of what's going on with Taylor, the more questions I kind of have and thoughts I have, so I kind of just wanted to pull some tarot on how Joe is feeling, as I'm kind of just asking my kind of spirit guides to convene, and I'm trying to find the right words. I feel like I can't speak. I feel like I don't know what to say. I'm hearing Jason Derulo's songs, What You Say. So I don't know if that's kind of like me being in Joe's energy, but I kind of want to see what's going on with, I've done many readings on Joe and Taylor, but I really just want to see kind of how Joe's feeling about Taylor's letter. Did she read it? How is he feeling? Because I did a reading on him about a month or two ago, and you guys can go back and look at that. But kind of about this new information, how's he feeling? So yeah, this is for alleged entertainment purposes only. And I'm feeling called to like lower my voice. So I don't know if I don't know. I'm hearing Avril Lavigne song Complicated. Sorry if this is shifting. So anyway, if you want a free reading for me, email me at floatinghandsoti@gmail.com if you with your prompt, your picture, and your birthday. See, I feel like I can't even like talk super loudly right now. And I want you all to be able to hear me, but so I guess what we can dive into, how does Joe feel about what Taylor said in her letter about this very specific time of Reputation TV, and kind of what she said about not being able to record it. This is for alleged entertainment purposes only. Let's see. How does Joe feel about that letter? I'm hearing it's just a little too late. Damn. Yep. So, I think Joe, there's a lot of hurt feelings there. But, you know, with that Empress card, I think he is surprised. Because with that Ten of Pentacles in reverse, it's like, you always care about your money, right? Like, that could have made you so much money, and yet you're not doing it. But with that Empress card, that's about love. I think there's a little bit of, I'm feeling like a tinge in my heart of just like, just not hurt, but just like, damn, because that album probably meant a whole lot to him as well. He went on the Reputation tour with her. That's being more in your, that's the love card. And it's also can mean money. So I do think he's a little bit surprised that she, especially after the Tortured Poets Department last year, because this will be in the upright, right? Like, all you care about is money. And also, like, this is a 10, right? So it's like, I think everyone's kind of shocked that she's not gonna do it, because she likes to tie a perfect bow and everything. I think it shocked him that she wouldn't complete that cycle of the Taylor's Versions projects. I think like all of us are, but with that Empress card, I think he's like kind of, soaking it in, being like, wow. I also think threes are about expansion and growth, so I think he kind of sees something in her like, wow, you must really be sorry, or you must really be kind of wanting to change who you are. Like, almost a sense of like pride, but I'm kind of giving, in my mind, it's kind of giving like, just because I don't want you to sit at my table doesn't mean I don't want you to eat. And so I think there's a little bit of like, I think he's definitely reflecting on the past as well, but that Ten of Pentacles, I think he's surprised as just as any of us that she's breaking with tradition and kind of not like I said, not completing a project, because that's very unlike her. I think it surprised him, especially after what she said on Tortured Poets Department. I mean, it's like, once you say that, all bets are kind of off. And with that Queen of Wands, that's like the creative card. Wands are about, passion. That's about claiming power. So I kind of get a sense of like, he was surprised. And I think it kind of, even though there's a lot of hurt there from the tortured poets, I think it meant something to him. I don't know. Let's pull some more cards. I just kind of get, I don't get anger. I kind of just get like Four of Swords in my mind's eye. Like just thinking about it, rest, introspection. Oh my God. I swear to God. I just pulled that. That's so interesting. Yeah. Page of Wands. The King of Wands. Yeah. He's definitely thinking about her because she's a Sag. And, I mean, that's the King, like, Wands. That's her. But that's so funny. I swear. I just pulled that card. But it's in the reversal. And so I think he's a little upset because I think, you know, when you feel like you've felt something and you've let it go, but some things just stick with you for the rest of your life. I think that's kind of what it's always going to be like with Taylor. I think he can try his best. I think he's probably healed. It's like he heals it and then something comes up. He heals it and then something comes up. And so I think this kind of threw him for a loop, right? Because fours are about stability and structure, and it's kind of like in the reversal, it's a little bit shaky. I can picture somebody like shaking, but yeah, I mean, that's kind of like feeling restless. So I think it kind of stirred up something inside him where he was like, damn, maybe you are headed in a good direction. Maybe you have the capacity to change. I also kind of get the sense that he's worried about her, if I'm being completely honest with that Empress card. And then you have the Page of Wands, which is like, you know, unreliability, hasteness. But that card is also about, the Page of Wands is about communication. And so even though he's thinking about her, there's no communication. That's very telling. Like, he's very much just kind of having these thoughts, and I don't know if he's talking about them with anybody, but that Page of Wands, that's like, yeah, direct conversations. It's in the reversal. They aren't talking, that's for sure. But I kind of get this sense of like he's, I don't know, proud is the right word, but he's definitely thinking about her with that King of Wands energy. Like, and I think, like I said, it's probably a little bit frustrating for him because he did rest and introspect on her and he healed those wounds. But I mean, sometimes we think we heal something and then it comes back up. And so I just get it. The overall sense is like surprise, worry about her, and I get very much like, I'll root for you over here, but I could never forgive you for what you did to me and what you told the world. That's so unfortunate. I'm gonna pull through more cards. Yeah. The cycle is complete. The Page of Cups is about, it's in the reversal, so if it was in the upright, I'd say it'd be like an emotional offering, because that's about love and communication, and expressing your love, but it's in the reversal. And so I think he's, as much as he cares about her, like I said, I don't think he's going to be reaching out with like text messages of like, oh, I'm so proud of you. Even if he thinks he's not going to, it's like, and like I said, I think he really is kind of like, wow, you're headed for a cycle of change, because the Wheel of Fortune is like fortune, right? Good luck, good fortune. But like, I think he thinks, wow, like, because this is about Jupiter and expansion and growth. I think he knows this is a significant growing point for her, if she does what she says she's going to do and not release it. Especially right now, not bring attention to him. I feel like I said that in a previous reading where she doesn't want to bring attention to him, like the white flag. Yeah, that's about releasing. You're kind of, you know, releasing. Like I said, I think it's always going to be a cycle with her. There might be a time where he can fully kind of just never have to think about her again, but that time is not now. I mean, they've been broken up for at least 2 years, which, I mean, they were together for 7, and it's not like they had a normal breakup, right? I mean, she's still talking about, like, she was up until this point, like, Damn, it'll never be a normal, right? And so, unfortunately, this is always going to be, I don't want to say a thorn in his ass, but that's kind of what the vibe that I'm getting. Like, this is always going to be a thorn in his ass for a while. There's going to be a time when, you know, Taylor Swift's not 35 and on top of the world anymore, but especially with the internet, like, even if he stays off the internet, like, he can't just go on the morning news and, you know, not see her. So there will be a time, but I don't think the times, I think as long as he is alive, he'll probably have to hear about this shit for at least, I mean, not as long as he's alive, but he's gonna have to he cannot escape her, because I'm picturing somebody in an escape room. And so I think once he thinks he heals something, he can't, like, something new like this pops up. So I do think Taylor's trying to be respectful, and I think he realizes that. But I just keep on hearing JoJo's song, It's Just a Little Too Late. But I do think, like, I'm picturing somebody with their jaw on the floor. So shit, I think that he was shocked, just like as I mean, I wasn't shocked. I was shocked that she didn't push through, but I wasn't shocked that she was having problems re-recording. Okay, so I guess we can pull some cards on. I mean, I feel like that kind of got it all, right? We were just kind of seeing how Joe was feeling about that, and like I said, shocked. But, you know, love you from a distance, girl, because I'll never forgive you for what you did for Torture Post Department. While we're here, oh, you know what would be fun? Let's pull some cards for Travis. How are her and Travis doing? I always get requests, and I feel like I do I mean, I just did a Travis reading, I think, but how's Travis kind of feeling about their relationship in general, about the reputation thing? Let's see, let's just pull a couple cards and end it. Let's see, how's Travis feeling about the whole rep thing? Why am I hearing, what's it, Nick Jonas, Joe Jonas? I still get jealous. Bro, you can't be jealous of Joe Alwyn. Come on now. Is he jealous of the attention? Alright, I fucking shuffled, but okay. Okay. So I pulled the Four of Swords for him as well, which is about avoiding, yeah, that makes sense. Avoiding restlessness, avoiding self-reflection, teetering on the edge of burnout. Then the Four of Wands in the reversal. You're kind of hesitant to celebrate. I cannot get that fucking song Jealous out of my head. There's no way he should. Come on, bro. You ain't jealous of Joe Alwyn. That's about disconnection from your personal power, trying to force a situation. Notice these two fours in the reversal. Fours are about stability and structure. Think shaky ground. The Magician, it's also Mercury, which is messages and communication. Him and Taylor aren't really talking like they should be. I'm not saying they're hanging out, you guys. Like, I'm not saying that they're not, but I've been around people for many times, and the conversations are, you know, kind of surface level. So I'll pull 3 more cards and call it. Pessimism, cycles completing, focusing on himself. Yeah. Listen, if you go back to any tarot readers videos, you'll see where her and Travis have been having problems for a long time. This has been a PR relationship for alleged and entertainment purposes only. All opinions, no facts. But you have the Sun card in the reversal. That's about, oh my god, that's, okay, that's so funny. That's about pessimism, confusion, the World card, and the Sun is also 19, so it's connected to the Magician and the reversal as well. You have the World card, which is about cycles completing. It's the last card of the major arcana. Kind of like that's about like successful completion, reaping rewards. The juice ain't worth the squeeze at this point, is just what I heard. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles, which is about like success and enjoyment. It's also the individual. Nines are about completing. Yeah, this is literally about focusing on yourself without feeling guilty. That's about abundance within your own self. Nines are about completing cycles. Again, I feel like I say this all the time. Him and Taylor have a PR relationship for leisure and entertainment purposes only. He's on the edge of burnout. We'll see how long this lasts. I think there's a little bit of jealousy with the attention that Rep TV is getting because of Joe, which is weird because, you know, she's with Travis, so I don't know why there'd be jealousy, especially if he doesn't want her. I just heard, but she's still mine. Anyway, that's toxic as hell. If y'all want any requests, let me know down below. Email me if you want a free reading, floatinghandsoti@gmail.com, and I hope you guys have a good day whenever you see this.